Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. People have been requesting that I play the Necrobinder on the newest patch. I think it makes sense because the newest patch changed a lot of things about how you can play the game by adding Aeon Glass and making it very challenging for dirtily decks to succeed with the change to the Dorito boss too in Act 2, the Act 2 Elite. Because there's a lot of punishment now for just sitting around and doing nothing, which is what the Necrobinder excels at. So let's jump into it. We have some chests. I always like seeing how many elites I can take. Necrobinder in particular loves elites in the underdogs because Doom is very effective. Like negative pulse is so good against the multiple eels fight. So yeah, that's why I'm looking at these. If it was overgrowth, I would probably be taking fewer elites with the Necrobinder, or like I play a lot of Ironclad, and I just love like jamming elites because the Ironclad's very good at that. Necrobinder doesn't need elites as much, and that's okay. But she can handle elites. I could take Boom and Conch. Precarious Shears I like in general. Running into Soulfish with a very small deck is kind of a recipe for disaster, which makes me hesitant to take the Precarious Shears. Especially with Necrobinder, who doesn't really have many good ways to remove cards. Like, on the defect, you get Compact, and Ironclad, you get True Grit, or whatever. So, I'm actually considering the Booming Conch. I love the Relic. We have a fairly good setup here. Go Booming Conch. If it was any boss besides Soulfish, I'm definitely taking Precarious Shears. But because it is specifically Soulfish, I'm not doing that. We could also go this direction. So, just to check, right? This is one... I guess I could technically take 4 elites going this way. I can take 3 guaranteed fights and then 2 events, but I think I'm going to go this way instead. The reason for taking this path is I can make it identical by skipping this event and doing a combat, but like if this event is a fight, the hard pull combats start after your first 3 fights. So we go like fight, fight, fight. If either of these 2 events is a hard pull combat, that can put us in trouble because we're doing like a really hard fight. We might have to spend our potions right before the elite. So by going this way, it just gives you the opportunity to choose your pathing. It's just strictly better because if you want 2 events, you can take 2 events. If you decide you want a combat, you can go this way. If these are combats, you can take more events. So it's just better pathing overall. Okay, we can go... Next turn looks very defensive. Bodyguard, defend. So I could do 12. I would have to do 12 more to kill this one, which I have a pretty good shot of doing. Okay. I'm happy with that. 2 strikes and a defend. We've done it. Get out of here. And this is my favorite way to do this fight, but sometimes you do have to attack the other fish. And we have 15 combined block here. I could play a strike and take 2. I don't think it's worth it. Just keeping health on Asti makes it so unlikely for us to ever take damage here. And that's the beauty of Necrobinder. Like, Asti is your scaling. Asti is your block. Asti is your attack. The starting deck is so strong. Okay. Sculpting Strike... technically does work against Soulfish, but you do still take 6 HP damage every time you do it, so it's not amazing. Defile is just good front-loaded damage. I don't mind picking that up floor 1. Okay, choose an attack or skill. I think in the underdogs, we're going to make a defend block for more. That can be pretty good, especially at Necrobinder too. I don't know, making Defile hit for 15 instead of 13, I think matters quite a bit less. We are taking 2. But yeah, like this block is awesome. I can play Defend and keep Asti alive, but I think just hitting here makes sense. Yeah. Because it's so much more likely we can kill the following turn. We get a Strength Potion, which... honestly, not that good on this character, but that's okay. We get a Berry and a Veil Piercer. I already have Defile, so let's take the Veil Piercer. This just makes any ethereal card I take very good. So this was not a combat. So we take this event, and then if this is not a combat, I'll probably take that easy pool fight. But see, this is a combat, right? So if this had been a combat, we could have gotten stuck with a hard pool fight. We still might actually get stuck with a hard pool fight. But this is a sweet opener. Do max damage, take no damage. Draw our Giga Defend, which is why we enchanted the Defend. Because it full blocks for this turn. And then you die. Man, Necro, honestly, the starting deck has got something going on. That's an Enfeebling Touch. Haunt Afterlife. I like Afterlife too, but I'll take an Enfeebling Touch. This is another ethereal card, so we're moving somewhat into a deck that cares about ethereal cards. So we've done 3 combats. I'll take an event here. Lose 14 HP to obtain the Chosen Cheese. I'm going to go for common cards because there's a chance I take 4 elites in this act, so we want to be as strong as possible. Okay, what are we doing? In the Underdogs. Defile Veer Piercer. I have a lot of good ethereal stuff. This is more ethereal. It is vulnerable as well, which can help pushing damage. I like Poke in general on this character. It just sets up so many Asti attack synergies or whatever. But it's not exactly looking like what we're doing. I like Fear. Pull Aggro's kind of whatever. Afterlife. I could take another Defile and just have a ton of damage, which isn't exactly what you want. But I think I am just going to go Fear Defile. They changed a lot of these bosses to make attacking more beneficial. And for this fight, what are we thinking? Definitely going to be Enfeebling Touch. This blocks for 8 effectively. This fight, I think, is all about doing as much damage as possible. Definitely playing this. I'm just going to play Bodyguard, because I have better attacks coming up. Okay, Veil Piercer is awesome. Giga Defend. Asti doing 8, I think is... Next turn's going to be great. How much damage am I doing, and can I stun if I play this? That's a good question, because one of these is going to be free. Let's just say Fear. It's going to be 7, or 9. And then this is going to be 15 times 1.5. And this is going to be 8 times 1.5. So that'll be 43 damage. 79. So if I do nothing, I won't stagger next turn. So I think I play this Unleash and take a little bit of a hit so that I can try and just obliterate this dude. We go Fear first. And then hopefully next turn I also have big damage. That's a Veil Piercer. So next turn, this is my hand. That's not great. That's really not great. I'm playing Strike. Can I do 40 damage with this? I don't think so. 15 plus 9 plus 8 is 32. So I'm 8 damage short. And I'm not going to play Enfeebling Touch here. So next turn's going to hurt. Maybe a missed order of operations, because I take 36-ish. Although... Bodyguard into Unleash? 3 damage short. Yikes. Okay. Take a big chunk. But now I kill. Sometimes that just happens. If I had used the fish oil, it would have healed me for effectively like 30 damage. So definitely worth keeping that in mind. That's a Deathbringer. Deathbringer is so good. Rattle, I don't really have Asti attacks. Capture Spirit's also really good, but I'll take Deathbringer. It basically solves an upcoming fight. Ooh, Lethality's very good. That can help a lot with our damage output. Volley also huge damage. Worth mentioning. Lethality plus volley can do some stuff. I don't really have one big attack, but even just lethality on Defile makes it go from 13 to like 20. So this is a very good one to grab. Berry, sadly, is not ethereal. I feel like this card should be ethereal. That would be so good with Veil Piercer. I could grab Powdered Demise, which will help a lot in some of the fights. Or I could grab High Five. High Five plus Deathbringer does just solve in upcoming combat. I didn't take this elite, but we're taking 2 more elites up here. The question is, do I want this in my deck long term? Because Berry with Finality does just give us scaling to kill the Soulfish, but I have no way to get energy to play the Berry. So if I take it now, I'm not doing anything with it. I don't know that I necessarily want this High Five. I think I'm just going to grab this Powdered Demise. If I don't use it against an elite, I could just use it on the Soulfish, and I think that's okay. Let's upgrade Lethality. Centennial Puzzle, really nice. Or card draw, let's upgrade. So it's going to be Skulking Colony or the Eels. Let's upgrade Deathbringer to make it better against both of those. Okay, this being a hard pull fight isn't amazing. However, we have pretty good damage this turn. So hard to be too mad. Enfeebling Touch. Oh, yes. Yeah. And then the reason I did this is I can use my energy better next turn. Lethality being free. Sure. I am still taking a little bit of damage, sadly. But I do get to kill. It's not that bad. We get Dredge. Death's Door. Death's Door is absurd. Right now I only have Deathbringer to combo with it, but long term it is very, very good. Dredge is awesome if you can upgrade it. Much less good if you cannot upgrade it. And we don't have many we don't have much energy generation, so this is unlikely to be that good. I'm gonna grab a Death's Door. Long term, it's going to be good if I can find more Doom. Sadly, it didn't work this turn, but that's okay, I think. Let's go Deathbringer. So we're only being attacked for 8, so this full blocks, basically. And then you're buffing first. I don't think we really need to play lethality. We just need to hit all of these dudes like one time. Yeah, this fight should be easy. And that's why we took negative, or whatever that card is. Deathbringer. Because it makes this fight so easy. Okay, I can Veil Piercer. You're gonna die. You do no damage. Actually, this prevents way more damage. If I take like 2 damage in this whole fight or something, it's not bad. 1 damage maybe? Great. Liquid Bronze, we get Bag of Prep. All of those are very good. I love Delay. That's our solve for getting energy and block. Could also take Invoke. But I think Delay is basically Invoke, but better in many cases. If you can upgrade it. Right now... do I want Invoke instead? No, I want Delay. And Liquid Bronze. So we're going to be fighting... I think this is going to be worse than Powdered Demise. And worse than Fish Oil. Cool. Healing Touch. You attack for 6. I believe hitting Osti still will grow your strength. But it does feel kind of weird just going defend, defend against an attack for 6. I can play Deathbringer, which effectively does 26. That is kind of my best damage output. And then I'll be taking... You'll be weakened, so you'll do like 4. I think that's long-term going to be better. This fight gets really scary. Great. You're taking for 14. So we can go like delay plus defend. Then I get energy next turn. But I am still taking damage, sadly. But 19 HP on the Necrobinder is actually not that bad. We get a snap, which I really like that card. You can use it to set up combos, save defensive cards you need for later. I'll take a snap. You can also snap like curses that are in your deck. So this is what Powdered Demise is for. Okay, this looks quite good. I can start off with a Deathbringer, which lets me Death's Door. Then I can like Veil Piercer into... Enfeebling Touch in general would be good, but I'm already full blocking. Let's just push big damage here. Because the Doom plus like hitting max damage every turn scales really well. Okay, block for 11. And I will add Retain to this Defend. Take 3. And this fight's pretty much over. You attack for 11. Big strike, you die to Doom. Great. Okay, we took like 2 damage in this fight or something. Just Necrobinder things. We get a Blood Vial, so we can heal up. So is interesting. Severance is really good card draw. I don't know if we need card draw just yet. We have Bag of Prep and Centennial Puzzle. It is also decent damage, right? 13 gives you a bunch of card draw. Wisp. I think with lethality, I will grab a Severance here. 16 HP, probably need to rest, unfortunately. This fight is tricky, but I have a big enough deck to kind of dilute, and I think this is going to be a fish oil fight. Although this opener's not bad. Okay, I can go Veil Piercer into Enfeebling Touch, keep that alive, and then I can delay. And I feel good about next act as well. We can go Severance. I think I'm going to retain Death's Door. And just take a hit here. Yikes. Okay, I still have Death Door retained. 24 damage is not bad. Lethality coming in clutch. Let's play the Beckon. And I can play Enfeebling Touch, but I think at this point we're just pushing damage. I can draw some block, or I could just draw Beckon. Okay, we lose one of our Defiles, sadly. Now we need to push damage. And those are on top. I don't really want to use this yet, because drawing cards against this fight is actually pretty sketchy. Let's go delay. It might be worth taking the Beckon damage just so I can take advantage of lethality. There's a Beckon on top as well, because this does 19, right? So I'm taking 5 minus 12, 13. I'm taking like 11. If I add a beckon, I'm taking 17. I think it's worth it. Otherwise, I'm just not killing this dude fast enough. Because now I get to do 24 here. And then, like, you're dying fast enough where I should get out of this alive. Great. I don't know, let me know what you would have done. I think taking the damage there was correct, just so I can push damage faster, but... Okay. Shared Fate, Undeath, and Squeeze. All very fun. Shared Fate is sort of a non-bow with lethality, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It just is not exactly what we want. Undeath is pretty good block. Goes well with a lot of card draw. And then Squeeze is just huge. It's really fun to clone, but I have 0 additional Osty attacks, so it's not the best Squeeze you've ever seen. Oh, no. I have 1. So right now, Squeeze does 30 damage. 35 for 3. With lethality, I think I'm gonna take Squeeze. I think I could just make that get huge very easily. Okay, Nutritious Soup. Tescatar's Ember, honestly, not that bad in this deck. Brightest Flame is just broken. I mean, it's almost unfun how good it is. But at the same time, it is very good, so I might just take that. Let's look at what we got, because we have Booming Conch, right? So we want to be taking elites. Got this dude, we got this dude. We can take some shops. Something like this could be good. Okay, so this path lets me take 3 elites. Going this way is 2 elites. This way is up to 3. I have to miss a fire to get there. So 1 elite, 2 elites, fire, 3 elites. 1 elite, fire, 2 elites, fire, 3 elites. So this gives me 2 fires. I think this is the better way to go. And I probably want to take the shop as late as possible. So something like this. I like that. I'm kind of thinking Nutritious Soup. We have Centennial Puzzle, Bag of Prep. The strikes just push damage. And then I can take card draw, I can take Squeeze, and that lets us just kill. I'm gonna do that. I don't really feel like Brightest Flaming. I also haven't taken Nutritious Soup in a hot minute. Seems okay here. Okay, so 27 is the most you can do with 3 attacks against these guys. You're dead. I think I'm going to defend this 4. And then retain the Unleash. This is just like all-out aggro Necrobinder, and I love it so much. Deathbringer. Death's Door will block for 18. Is that the best I can do? I can go Unleash Severance. I could also Death's Door Speed Potion. I'm only being attacked for 20, so I think this is fine. Yeah, I take actually no damage here. Because Osty... Oh, and it weakens, right? Okay. Well, let's kill you with Doom. We're so set up for Act 2. I love it. Friendship. Extra energy is great. We have like big attacks. Death's Door is also really good, but I think Friendship. The minus strength is something to think about, but because the base damage of our attacks are so high, holy cow. Corrupted Squeeze, let's go. Because the base damage of our attacks are so high, Friendship doesn't, like the downside doesn't matter that much. Random power, there's a lot of good powers on this character. Page Storm is absurd in our deck. Holy, wait, what the heck? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 ethereal cards? That's awesome. That's so good. We get to heal. We get Strike Dummy. Wait, do I Strike Dummy plus Blight Strike? I'm definitely buying Lethality. We're going to start there. Which means I'm not getting Strike Dummy, and that's okay. Negative Pulse helps, but I think we're just killing stuff now. I could grab a Production, but honestly this might just be Liquid Memories so that I can double squeeze or something. Great. I really want to play Page Storm. Page Storm will make the future turns much nicer. We're going to do that. Definitely not the most optimal turn 1, but this turn looks awesome. Squeeze does 52. That's so much. 52 plus 18... 70, so I'd be just short of killing. And no way to retain squeeze, unfortunately. Next turn doesn't look as hot. First attack does giga damage. I'm deciding, I think I might just play delay. Because no matter what I do, I have to do like 36 damage this turn. I think just having more energy makes that more likely to happen. Great. And I could draw. I don't really have a need to draw. Let me just play Friendship. And now we're moving. 18 damage. That's free. Strikes do slightly less, but that's fine. I can go Deathbringer Defend, and that kills. Love it. This could be actually a matchup where we... Ooh, Calcify? Right now I just have Squeeze and Snap, but I'm incentivized to take a lot of Aussie attacks with Squeeze. I also might just not need it. And that's also fine. I think I'm just going to skip these. Potion of Binding versus Speed Potion. I think I want this more than Speed Potion. That lets me give Vulnerable the turn I'm going to squeeze, which makes sense. Oh, Page Storm in this fight's so good. Wait, this is so good. Good to go here. You do no damage. Thank you. And I don't have to worry about, like, drawing the Dazed because I just have Page Storm. Love it. Too many cards. I feel ya. 20 damage. So... got a couple options. Can try and block as much as possible. I don't have any Doom to apply, sadly. I think that is the play. Okay, now I get to go Lethality, Squeeze, almost kills but not quite. But I think I'm retaining Unleash, so... and then we just kill. Wow. Great. Elite 1, Beetle... Ooh, White Beast Statue means I could just use my potions whenever I get them. Defy is absurd. I will grab a Defy. Beetlejuice... probably better than a Potion of Binding, although... it might not be, because that... that squeeze did so much damage. It's not very good against Decamillipede. Let's just go. Okay, we're gonna upgrade... Page Storm costing 0 is really nice. Upgrading Squeeze means we can just one-shot stuff. That makes sense to me. Base damage of 45 is absurd. We get a pair. Bring it on. Okay, let's go Page Storm. I like lethality, but this isn't exactly like the lethality matchup. I think this is a Potion of Binding turn. It's definitely a delay turn. I'm going to see what else I'm doing. I don't think I'm going to play the unupgraded lethality. Because we're pretty much just going to win by setting up Deathbringer. Right, you're down to 26. That's great. I could get back delay. That gives me a ton of... I mean, how much am I taking here if I play Death's Door? It's going to be 8 plus 6 plus 5 is 19. Oh, I'm taking like nothing. Okay. We'll save this for later. Because taking damage here lets me draw, so I'm more likely to hit. Still did not hit it, but that's okay. Extra energy I have retained. Squeeze does 63. Okay, you do nothing. I think I want to add retain to squeeze. This can get you down in range. This defend is quite good. I could also get back, like, delay. Next turn I can go, like, Deathbringer. The strikes will also help me get you within range of killing, so I don't really have to worry about that. 7, so I'm basically taking 8 damage here. I think that's okay. Almost essentially bottom decked, but that's okay. This does 26. So Veil Piercer here will make it kill you. And then I can squeeze the middle one next turn to kill. So this turn's all about just surviving. Start here. Veil Piercer here. You're within range of dying. Then I can just use Defy. Plus the strikes. How much am I taking right now? 8 plus 12 plus 5 is 25, and I'm blocking for 7. I can get back Death's Door because I played Deathbringer. Probably worth it. Now I take almost no damage, and then I can squeeze the middle one, because you guys both die. Yeah. Great. Potion of Doom, we get a Nunchaku. I'm really looking for Aussie attacks. Fetch. Fetch makes Squeeze do more damage. But it also doesn't really go well with lethality because we want to play one big attack first. Putrefy's good at that by making them vulnerable, so we could just hit them for so much damage. Because the only other vulnerable we have is Fear. However, Fetch will add 9 damage to Squeeze, which is absurd. I think I'm going to take the Fetch. It's more fun. I don't know if it's correct, but sometimes if you're unsure, just go for the more fun option. Have a great time. Page Storm upgrade would be nice. Fear upgrade letting me stack vulnerable for 2 turns. Because I took Fetch, I think I need to do this. Add 2 Enlightenment to your deck. Good with Squeeze. Good with Deathbringer, good with Delay. I don't really want 2 of them, though. So let's get... Cannot remove strikes. What do I want to remove? Defend feels kind of goofy to remove. But maybe I just remove a defend and that opens up room for other things. Is there anything better to get rid of? Nope, get rid of defend. I really had no choice. I probably would have liked to keep it defend, but it is what it is. Okay, this turn we get to go friendship. I guess I should have played the strike first, but it's fine. Can play the defy. I could just play Deathbringer, which does 26. Yeah. So if I'm 2 damage short, it's because I played friendship early. This turn I think is just all blocks. This is the worst showing for fetch I've ever seen. However, this looks pretty good. 72 times 1.5 is 108. I can retain the squeeze. I think that's the play. I have no way to apply Doom for Death's Door. We block. So, yeah, if I want to retain the squeeze, I have to play Snap, because next turn doesn't look so hot. I can just go Lethality Squeeze next turn, and that will kill. So we're going to retain this. And this just blocks for the most here. Great. You die. It's so much damage. That's another fetch. Capture Spirit Plus, though, is so much card draw with how many zeros I have. I do also already have... So, first of all, this is going to be bad in the upcoming fight. We know this fight is going to be the new Dorito that hurts you when you play skills. So I'm actually just going to take fetch. It makes Squeeze do more damage. And I don't want a bunch of skills that I have to play and, like, then take more damage because I played them. And I will Power Potion for this fight. Another Lethality probably helps. It's basically just draw Squeeze and win. Lethality, Lethality. First attack does the most. These all do 18. Okay, block, block. And I'm gonna snap the Unleash. Just so I have more damage next turn if I need it. But I think we just kill a Squeeze, right? Yeah, this is how you beat the Dorito. You just attack it, man. Okay, another Fear Plus. Yes. The upgrade there is what makes me like it a lot. We should be able to one-shot this boss. Let's upgrade the other Lethality. And let's do it, man. Let's go... I will attack potion in this fight, I think. Time's up. It doesn't have retain. I kind of like Snap being free. Although I could just make you vulnerable for literally forever. That feels correct to me. Great. Vulnerable forever. I can play Unleash and do 7. I don't know if that's any better than 26 Doom. We're just going to one-shot this guy. I think that's just fine. Okay, first attack does giga damage. We're trying to find Squeeze, which we just hit. Give retain to it. We take a chunk and this does, like, super lethal. 212, not quite lethal. But it has retain, so I could just do it next turn if that's a problem. But you won't be vulnerable next turn. Because currently I die if I do that. So... think about this a little bit. Defy. That does 22. This is 23. Blocks for 6, which is the most I can block for. I could Doom Potion and I could full block this. Great, 141. So now I can play Fear, Strike, Defile, Age Storm. And then I just one-shot him next turn. Oh, I don't have the energy for another lethality, but get out of here. Necro Surge. Okay, that is not a skill. That is a power. Gives me energy, draws cards. I will take that. And now we're just moving. One big squee. I really wanted to fight Aeon Glass to show how you can fight Aeon Glass, but Jeweled Mask. Right now my powers are... This one would be kind of good to hit turn 1, kind of bad. Friendship would be alright. Actually, any of these are okay with Jeweled Mask. Curses and Wishes... I don't know about. And then Whispering Earring. I think Vaku could really mess up my turn. I don't know about that. I think it's going to be a Jeweled Mask. Makes it more likely I hit lethality or Page Storm into lethality early. And again, we are good into elites. Take 3 elites this way. I could take a lot of elites. There's also some fire, so I could do something like... There's a lot of paths here that actually work quite well. I don't really need card removes. I really wanted to fight Aeon Glass, but whatever. We got to demonstrate the Dorito anyway. So I could take 1, 2... I could take 3 elites going this way. What I might do, though, is go, like, Elite, Shop, Fire, Elite. And only take 2 elites. But where's the fun in that? I could take 3 elites, take this shop. Go this way. Let's do that. Just showing how strong Necrobinder can be in the right build. Lethality. Lethality. Deathbringer I could retain so that I could use Death's Door. 17, 17, 22. Guess I retain Deathbringer. Yeah, if I draw Death's Door, I'm going to want this in my deck. And that retain is also so powerful. Okay, I do have Death's Door. So... if I draw Squeeze here, it's going to be pretty sad. That is the downside of having Fetch in your deck. If you hit Squeeze, it's not great. Here's very good. 15. Okay. We'll block that. Okay. Severance does 32 damage. Wow. I think just a regular Squeeze would do it now. We block for 11. Block for as much as I can. You die to Doom. I take 5. Could be worse. Speed Potion is pretty helpful. A Wisp Plus. Yes, I don't mind a Wisp Plus. The Retain is really nice. Duplicate your deck? Oh my god, this is so good. Yes. Double Squeeze. 4 copies of lethality. Every squeeze now hits for how much? I guess it doesn't show, but it's good. It's gonna do almost twice as much damage now. Double Page Storm? Yes, please. Okay, I think this is a Speed Potion turn. We can give Weaken to you. Then we cannot apply Doom. And I could play Page Storm. I could play Defile. I could summon Asti. Right now I'm taking 24, so I guess I will Bone Brew. I'm just gonna Friendship. I think an active Page Storm plus Friendship goes so hard. Okay, sadly I hit the bad luck, which I guess is just tradition for me. Get you... Whoa. Ugh. And it draws cards right when the turn ends. That's so sad. Ugh. This fight could have gone worse. 12 damage, 12 damage. So we can take this one out. I can weaken you, Giga Block, give Retain to a Defend. There's a squeeze. 220 damage. Ooh. I can probably do this without playing squeeze. Fetch. Here. Basically the reason to not play squeeze is it does damage to me. And if you can avoid taking 2 damage, might as well. Okay, Flex Potion, Sleight of Flesh Plus. I don't really want that, because getting that turn 1... I mean, how many statuses do I apply to enemies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's like 10 to 20%. I'm just going to take Defy Plus, I think. Let's take the shop that heals me. Another lethality. I think fetch is also just, every fetch I add makes makes squeeze just like one-shot enemies. I mean, look. Lethality is ethereal. It's absurdly good in the deck. I don't think that I need a Veil Piercer. Let's go here. It's like 7 lethalities or something. Stop it with the bad lucks, man. Okay, maybe I can get through this. 135. Okay, great. I can give something ethereal. Nah. Let's go. We're just here to squeeze. Double fetch. You are attacking for 30. We'll play lethality. Am I using lethality on a fetch? I think I am. There's a Neurosurge. Sadly, Neurosurge doesn't work with Death's Door this turn. This draws 2. Let me play this first. Because if I hit an ethereal card, it's going to draw more. Go strike, Death's Door. Definitely playing another lethality. Question is, do I play Friendship or do I just play a Defend? Let's go Friendship. Makes it easier to dig through my deck. And then I take 6 here, so I draw a bunch of cards. Okay, I can play another Friendship. Which I think I will. Love this. Great. Sadly you give me burns, which is kind of rude, but I have so many turns. This is so many lethalities. Lethality. Lethality. One snap is doing 26 damage. Wild. Give Retain to... I mean, Death's Door blocks the burns, I guess. I kind of want to play that. Retain the snap. And I just have to find a squeeze next turn? Is that too much to ask? No, it's not. 506 damage. Alright, we definitely are not a flex potion gamer. A dirge? Yes. 67 card deck. Gremlin Horn, very nice. Let's do it. Alright. Look at this. A beauty. Lethality. Sadly, I don't have Page Storm. I'm gonna Neuro Surge, draw 2 cards. Another lethality, great, great, great. Another lethality, good work. Let me Deathbringer. Delay gives me energy next turn. Strike does 27 damage. I think I'll... No, I want to save the Vuln Potion for the Queen, because I could probably just kill with Squeeze, like, turn 1. So, I like that. I'm being attacked for 12 plus 5. If I play this, it'll be 18. Being attacked for 19. I kind of want to take damage this turn, because that'll let me draw more cards. More likely I hit Squeeze or other big damage. So I'm going to play Friendship instead. Intentionally taking a hit. So that I draw cards. Drawing bad luck this many times in a row is kind of absurd. Squeeze does 405 damage though. That's cool. You're gonna drop my upgrades. Cool. Let's go Fear. Field Piercer. Oh, just the next card in general I play is free. That was sort of a mistake. Because it makes Neurosurge free. I guess I'll play a Defy. Okay, I'm not killing this turn anyway, but I am unfortunately losing to bad luck. I can Doom Potion this one. And we can get this as far as we can, but hitting bad luck twice, I would describe it as bad luck. Another lethality. Wait, this is 49. What are you doing now? 61 damage. I heard that was pretty good. Pocket Watch? Wow. Pocket Watch is very good. Reaper form. That's like Giga lethality. I'll take it. Go here. 43 HP. This might be time to rest. Because we are basically just using our life total. Oh, okay. I don't know about that rest. There's another lethality. How many is this? Name? Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty good. It could be 6. It could be 6. The more unupgraded lethalities, the less likelihood it is that I hit an upgraded lethality, and I think I have enough to one-shot basically anything at this point, so I don't think I need to worry about this. As funny as like 7 lethalities would be. Stat makes Squeeze do more damage, but I only have 2 Squeeze in the deck. I think I would take a Grave Warden. And Vulnerable Potion at this point might just be completely unnecessary. I think we're doing enough damage that I do not need a potion to tell me what to do. Add Retain to the Bodyguard. Maybe I should have tried to set up Pocket Watch there. In fact, I almost certainly should have tried to set up Pocket Watch. But they're not attacking for that much. Now I guess I will Pocket Watch. Great. First card is free. Two lethality. Okay. Play it. Play it. Another Page Storm. Let's go, dude. That is so good. Woo! How many lethality is too many? Maybe this many. 33. It's not quite enough. So we might be blocking. I mean, 36 damage is not a small amount coming my way. Defy is nice. If I'm gonna play Defy, I could just as easily play Veil Piercer into Defy. I don't know how much that really matters. I can Enfeebling Touch. I can Wisp out. This has Retain, so... Okay, take no damage. Really, with the bad luck? I mean, I did draw through like my whole deck, so maybe it's fine. The real surprise is hitting bad luck. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm just hitting bad luck. I'm not playing anything so that I can pocket watch. Oh my god, the bad luck interaction with Centennial Puzzle is so annoying. Okay, let's get energy. Let's draw. There's a Reaper form. There's a Neurosurge. Might as well play Bodyguard. Too many cards. Play that. Guess I'll just play the Reaper form. A lot of Death's Doors. You're dying. You can just super block this and be sad. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we drew one of the squeezes with the Centennial Puzzle plus bad luck interaction. But we still have 63 out of 76 HP. It's not that bad. Death's Door plus Dredge. Dredge is the answer if I can upgrade it. Swift Potion, I think, is better than a colorless potion because we just, like, delete the boss. So we'll just do that. Lethality for free. I'm taking 31 currently. I can block for a little bit. I'm gonna use a potion here, see what that offers. Defy is great. Another lethality is probably unnecessary, but very funny. And this blocks for 7. So I'm gonna take 9 damage, draw a bunch of cards, and just kill. 506. Lantern helps a lot. Oh, pull from below. How many ethereal cards am I actually playing is the real question. This could be like a second squeeze. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try it. I have 71 cards in my deck. What's the worst that can happen? I can upgrade Dredge. I think just going up to full HP in this fight maybe makes sense. And potions always appear in combat rewards. I don't know if you get a combat reward from this, so I actually don't know if I get a potion. Squeeze in my opener, huh? This might be easy. Let's draw. There's a lethality. Let's draw. So I think I can kill next turn. By going fear, so you're vulnerable next turn. Then we can give retain to the squeeze. Give you weak. Yeah, I think this is next turn kill. Right, 202. Next turn we'll have lethality. We might draw more lethalities as well. Or we just draw another squeeze. 354. Are you telling me I'm just short of killing? Any damage? Ugh. Okay. Literally just short of killing. And then you're going to make me weaken, so this does way less. 354. Block. I'm deciding if I use this potion to try and hit something. Or if I just save that for test subject. I mean, I'm taking like no damage, fine. Oh. Almost. Almost. I took one whole damage this fight, can you believe it? So I want to advance Nunchaku as far as possible. So we go attack, attack, then we kill. Yeah, no potions between these. Squeeze in the opener. It just kills you. Sorry, someone was at the door. Where were we? Squeeze in the opener. Okay, wait, this is great. I have lethality plus squeeze. That will just kill. So we'll start there. This is also going to draw cards off Centennial Puzzle. Which would have been good at other times. Definitely want to establish lethality just for more damage. And I think I would like to Neurosurge or Reperform as well. Question is, do I play Friendship or do I play Lethality? Friendship will decrease the damage of all of my base attacks, like non-Osti stuff, whereas Lethality just lets me try and one-shot this dude. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Terrible hand. I'm gonna Swift Potion. I want to find a better attack than just like a basic strike. If I find Squeeze, for example, I could one-shot. I don't... Defiled is 39. What's more damage here? Fear does 24. And then Defile is getting boosted by 2. I actually don't know. We'll start with Vulnerable because that makes sense to me. Get to do that. I can fetch. And because... Yeah. I've applied Doom by attacking them. I can block some of this. Sadly, bad luck is not great, but it is what it is. We get to Dirge for 1. Take some hits. 11 by 4. So, he's going to do 12 damage to himself. So, 117 minus 12 is 105. So he's going to kill himself with Doom, actually, if I play Fetch here. Do I want lethality or do I just want to defend more? Right, because he's going to spike himself into Doom range and then Doom procs at the end of turn. I definitely want to block for more. And you're going to die. I'm going to get 2 turns to set up my hand. I think I'm going to use this Wisp to play lethality. I think it makes sense. Now I can go Page Storm. If I draw Squeeze right now, it's a bit of trouble. Do I want to play this Soul? Like, what can I draw that would be good now? Because if I draw Squeeze, I kind of just lose. I do have another Dredge somewhere, or did I draw both? Or did I only get Dredge after? Might have only gotten Dredge after. So I could get... Friendship would be good. The problem is all my good cards are attacks. I don't think I play the Soul. I think I just hang tight. This turn, I get Pocket Watch, I get Wisp, I get Lethality. I have Death's Door for extra block. We'll start there. You're attacking for 33. I'm blocking for 18. I have 12 Doom, but I only die to Doom at the end of my turn. How do I make... Basically, if I draw Squeeze, I win. And I need to make it as likely as possible that I draw Squeeze. I can play Fetch, because if I draw Squeeze, I can snap it. I have a lot of ethereal cards that I want to free up space for, though. Let's play Strike. Oh, but I want a Pocket Watch. That's right. Okay. Let's do it. 28 cards to get through. I think I can do this. Yeah, now I cannot play anymore because of Pocket Watch. I think playing the Strike was a mistake. I maybe should have tried something else, but now we're going to Pocket Watch. There's the Squeeze. 506 damage. Let's go, dude. It was really likely because we had Page Storm and other things to help find the Squeeze, but I probably could have played that better. Anyway. That is all out aggro Necrobinder. Truly a beautiful thing. 3,600 damage. We killed 9 elites. Yeah. There you go. If you want to... This boss was much harder than Aeon Glass would have been for this deck, because with Aeon Glass, we could just kill it with one Squeeze, and it would be fine. So, if you're worried about Aeon Glass, I think the test subject is much harder for a deck like this than anything else. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.